Well, hello, Divine Ones. Hi, my name is Etta, and I would like to welcome you to the Mystic Soul Vine. Now, here we help you to decode spiritual science, we help you to heal your energy blocks, and we help you to reclaim your power. Okay, so if you're ready to heal, if you're ready to rise, if you're ready to reclaim your light, you're in the right place. Okay, so I would like to ask you if you like this channel, I would like to ask you to subscribe, hit the like button, and hit the notification bell for any upcoming videos, okay? And I would like to ask you to stay to the end because I have a special free gift for you, okay? All right, so now we're going to get into the video. And so this video is going to be about my card deck. My card deck. Do y'all remember when I came up with this synchronicity card deck that I did by hand? Well, this is what it has manifest into. And what this is the Symbolism Oracle Deck. In this the Symbolism Oracle Decks, the signs and symbols of the universe. Okay, and it's still in the package here. I wanted to just wait and unpackage it with you all, and so we're gonna go through it. And yeah, this is my new card deck. I'm so proud of it. This is my creation. I came up with this probably some months ago, like last year sometime, and I had a few people that were interested in this deck. So I will have this deck available for available if anyone would like to purchase it. But right now we're gonna go through it, and I'm going to explain all because it's made up of different scenarios. Okay, so we're gonna go through it. But what I'm going to do now is I'm going to open up the card deck, and I'm gonna open it up here. Open it up now while I have you all here because I got to go through it and separate it, and I don't want to take up too much time. But I am going to open it up and let you all see it. Should have had my scissors, but it's coming loose here now. And this is 110 cards here. 110 cards. So, but yeah, this is it now. So I'm gonna go through them and separate them, and I'm gonna come back. Okay. Okay, so I'm going to go through the cards quickly and let you all see what the cards consist of. Like I said, mainly these cards are about signs and symbols of the universe. So we're going to start off with the first one, Alpha, Omega, the end. Um, Alpha is the beginning. Omega is the end. And let's see here. And like I was saying, there's 101 cards in this deck. This is Mystique. And this is the spiritual, the divine. Mystique is spiritual and divine. And we have the Phoenix, which is about rebirth and renewal. We have the Tree of Life. And this is connection and balance. We have the Lotus Flower, which is spiritual enlightenment. We have which is the unity and oneness with the universe. We have the rainbow, which is hope and optimism. We have the mountain, which is strength and stability. We have the acorn, which represents a fresh new start. We have the pine cone, which is enlightenment. Let's see here. We have infinity, which is endless opportunities. We have the key, New doors are opening. We have the anchor, which is to release and let go. We have the mandala, which is wholeness and meditation. We have the pinnacle, which is to protect against evil. And we have the Librium, which is self-discovery. I might not have pronounced it right. We have the Ankh, which is the divine feminine energy. We have Yin Yang, which is balance and harmony. We have the Eye of Horus, which is protection and healing. We have the Spiral, which is evolution, changes, and growth. Y'all, I'm sorry, my cars are trying to fall. I don't want them to hit the floor. Give me just a minute here. Okay. We have the egg, which represents fertility and growth. We have the star, which represents a divine connection. I'm sorry about the light, y'all. I'm trying to fix it to where you all can see. We have the pentagram, which represents the air, earth, and spirit. Okay. All right, and so we got some. This here stack here is about meditation with different crystals here. Okay, so this is meditate on spirit on the crown chakra. Okay, with the amethyst crystal. So I'm not going to read everything because I want to try to go through them. This is meditate on your third eye chakra with the, what is this, lapis lucil crystal. We have meditate on self-expression, the throat chakra, which is sodomite. We have meditate on love, which is rose quartz. We have meditate on power, which is the tiger's eye. We have meditate on creativity, which is, let's see, what is this? The chameleon crystal. We have meditate on stability, which is the black obsidian. Okay. So let's see here. Okay, so we have the oak tree representing wisdom and knowledge. Oak tree. We have the weeping willow, which endures life storms. The weeping willow. We have the air element, which represents freedom and communication. We have the earth element, which represents practicality and stability. We have the water signs, which represents intuition and emotion. We have the fire element, which represents energy and passion. Okay. And next is the chakras. The crown chakra represents spiritual connection. The third eye chakra, which represents spiritual awareness. The throat chakra, which represents speak your truth. The heart chakra, which represents compassion. The solar plexus chakra, which represents confidence. The sacral chakra, which represents creativity and nurturer. The root chakra, which represents stability, stable, and grounded. Okay, and we got all seven chakras. Needs to put all seven chakras cleared, balanced, and harmonized, being in alignment. Okay, and then we have alignment of the seven chakras. My chakras are clear, balanced, and harmonized. Okay. Okay, here. So we have some animals here, which represents. We got the snake, which represents rebirth and healing. Snake. We have the butterfly, which represents transformation. We have the falcon, which let us know that we're on point, and we have willpower. The hawk, which represents focus, intuition, and freedom. The owl, which represents wisdom, mystery, and intuition. The blue jay, which represents communication, divinity. The red cardinal, which represents the ancestor spirits. Okay. All right, I'm going to try to get through these as quickly as possible. Okay, we have the black feather, which represents transformation. We have the white feather, which represents purity. We have the gray feather, which represents that we're going through a transitional period. A transitional period is coming in our lives. The brown feather, which represents stability and security. Okay. The red feather, which represents passion and courage. The blue feather, which represents faithfulness. Okay. So this deck here represents numerology. We got the number 1, which represents the creator. We got number 2, which represents duality and partnership. We have the number 3, which represents the Trinity and creation. We have number 4, which represents completeness. We have number 5, which represents transformation. We have the number 6, which represents friendship and harmony. We have the number 7, which represents completeness and wholeness. We have the number 8, which represents resurrection and abundance. We have the number 9, which represents completion. We have the number 10, which represents perfection. Okay, so we also have the angel numbers here: 1111, 222, 333, 444. I'm gonna try to get through these quickly, y'all. 555, 666, 777, 888, 999, and the angel number 10. Okay, so now we're going to go through the goddesses. So this is Goddess Isis. Okay. This is Goddess Beset. This is Goddess Mawa. This is Goddess Semet. This is Goddess Mahat. Okay, now we're going to go through the archangels. This is Archangel Raphael. We know he's the angel of healing. This is my angel. We have Archangel Michael, which is the protector. We have Archangel Gabriel, which is the messenger. We have Archangel Uriel, which is enlightenment. Okay, and we also have the zodiac signs, which is Aries, Taurus, Gemini, Cancer, Leo, Virgo, Libra, Scorpio, that's me, Sagittarius, Capricorn, Aquarius, which the age we're in now, Pisces. Okay, and we also have the planets here. We have Saturn, we have Pluto, we have Neptune, we have Mercury, We have Uranus. We have Mars. We have Jupiter. We have Venus. We have the Sun and the Moon. And with this deck here, you all can get creative. You can take certain sections out. If you want to do a reading on archangels or the goddesses or the zodiac signs, or the planets, um, the other signs and symbols of the universe. It's just so much that you can choose for, and that's why I created this deck, because I wanted to be a little different, and just have pretty much all the signs and symbols. So you can be very creative with these cards as much as you like. Okay, you can use them all together, or you can separate them however you like. Okay, so what I'm going to do now with my cards, so since I just took them out the pack, I'm gonna have to clear the energy off of them, because we don't know how many people handled them, and we don't know how their energy was when they made them. So it's very important when you get new cards to clear the energy off of clear the energy and put your energy into it. So I have my incense here, and so we're gonna just let the smoke run all through them to clear. What we're doing is clearing any type of negative energy that may have been connected to these cards from the time they was made to the time they was sorted and packaged to the time they was shipped out to the time that they was delivered to my door. We asked that if it was any negative energy, any person had any negative energy that put their hands on these cards, that it is being removed right now. Let it be so, and so it is. Okay? Now I'm going to put my energy into them. I'm going to shuffle them. And I'm going to let these cards be a healing to whomever the recipient may be, that it would help them throughout their healing journey and give them the messages that they need. Let it be so, and so it is. And I also just like to hold them to my heart. You have to make them your own, okay? Because like I said, they probably more likely been through a lot of hands. Okay, so, dear Spirit, what is the message today for my divine audience? What is it that they need to know on this day for the highest good? Give us the messages that is needed right now in this time and space. Need to have a good shuffling, because new cards, you have to kind of shuffle them pretty good. Okay, so they real good in in shuffling. Let's see here. Let me see. I was just blowing the incense, had landed there on my little cloth there. Okay, 1, 2, 3. What is it that my divine audience need to hear on this day for the highest good? Okay, here we go. The weeping willow. And the weeping willow said, endure life storms. Now, it's many of you who have went through many life storms, but you didn't bend, nor did you break. You stayed strong, and you endured to the end, just like the weeping willow. The weeping willow, I've seen a weeping willow, like in a storm, and I tell you, it bends, but it don't break. So the weeping willow is telling us today to take on the spirit of the weeping willow. You know, hold on. You may bend, but you'll never break. So just keep the faith. Whatever you may be going through at this time, you're protected. You're protected at all costs. And like I said, whatever life storms come your way, you will be able to endure. Yes, you will. All right, the weeping willow. This is a good one, y'all. You know, somebody need to hear this message. Somebody, like I said, have been through some stuff. You done been through some hard times in your life. But you may have been, but you didn't break. And that's because we taken on the spirit of the weeping willow. Okay? All right, y'all. So this video is long. It's almost 20 minutes. I really didn't want it to be that long, but I knew it was going to take time to go through the deck of cards. And so, if any of you all are interested in the cards, you can either let me know in the comments. And now the thing is with these cards, I would have to have a certain amount of people who would want to order them. Because the more people order, the less it'll be. Now, I haven't really came up on a price yet for this deck, but for myself, with the shipping and handling is what was so expensive. In all, I paid $63 to get this deck to me. So, but it will be less expensive the more orders that I have. So if you're interested in this order, I would at least have to have at least 5 orders to send in an order for this, because it would be too expensive for like 1 or 2 people. So I will at least need 5 people. All right. So if you're interested in these cards, because these are some spiritual cards here, I came up with these cards. Spirit led me to come up with these cards because most of my videos are about synchronicities and the different signs and symbols of the universe. It came from this deck right here, which I created by Spirit leading me to create this. So let me know in the description if you will like these cards, okay? And also, I will, in the description box, I will have a link to my free ebook to you all for staying to the end. Okay? For staying to the end, I will put it in the description box, and all you have to do is click on the link and go in there, and you will be, it is an email list, and but to sign up for the email list and to get the free gift, you would have to sign up for my email list. But this ebook is I created this ebook, and it came, it came to me from Spirit to put all this together here. So if you're interested in it, click the link below, join my email list, because I have a lot of things that are coming up and I would like to share with you all. So yeah, you can go ahead and click that email list to receive your free email. I'm sorry, to receive your free gift. Okay. All right. You all take care, be blessed, and have a great day. Bye for now.